Be uniquely you, man. Hey, I'm in this neighborhood. It's called Arcadia. It's one of the highest value neighborhoods here in Scottsdale, Phoenix, Arizona. There's this house right back here, dude. So it's like a guest house, the main house, a barn. Like it's crazy, dude. It's huge. And there's a lot of houses like that right here. But what's interesting is the coolest house is the one that's right here, which I'll show you in a second. It's a Frank Lloyd Wright house, and it is by far not the biggest, it is not the flashiest, but it is the most unique. And the value of this house, someone bought this property and they were gonna knock it down, and then the city stepped in and said, you will not do that because of who he is and what it is, right? Because like no one's gonna make that thing. And every person, every single person is unique somehow. And what's interesting that I've learned, I'm at this event, we're here with gym owners, and one of the gym owners, Jerry, I was talking about like wanting to get out of medium shirts, right? And he was like, hey man, you're just how God wanted you to be, man. And then we started talking about it, and he's like, and also like when you get older, like that's not going to be the thing you're chasing, that size. Like you're going to be chasing function in your fitness, like what you want. And there's other health markers that are important. And what's funny is he reframed how I thought about myself, because now it was almost like, it's like he gave me permission to be like, hey, just be you, man. Like, yeah, you can put some muscle on or whatever, but like, why are you chasing that if that's not really what's going to help you long term? And I was like, I think he might be right. Like, and I had spent years as a gym owner, right, chasing performance and all these things. And then in that moment, all of a sudden I was like, no, like, I'm who I am, man. Like, and he said it, he said and he's a smaller guy, smaller stature guy like me. And he said, man, every time I try to gain mass, I get fat. And I was like, bro, that's me too, man. Like every time I do that. And he's like, look, he's like, your health is the most important. And that's not dependent on like how big you are or how much muscle mass you have, right? Well, he didn't say those words, but that's what was communicated to me. And it just reminded me, man, like being you is the biggest thing you can do to create value, to create progress in your life. And that comes with personal growth, financial growth, relationship growth, all that type of stuff. And what's crazy is like now, when I was like younger, people would make fun of me for like being in sales. Like they would say stuff like, well, I wasn't in sales. I had lots of proclivities where I was like a salesperson. And they would say, well, you could sell ice to an Eskimo. And it was like, what they were doing is they were like diminishing me. They were like, it's a criticism. And they were saying, hey dude, like, you're one of those sleazy sales guys. And it wasn't until the guy I work for now at Big Ol' Gyms, Will, he told me, hey dude, like you are worth it, man. Like this is very valuable. You should pursue that. Like that's a good thing. And that reframe changed. And now I am realizing, like I'm walking on this street, right? And used to, like I'd walk, places like this and I'd have my head down. And today I caught myself just walking with my head down, especially like when someone was walking. But then I was like, no, like stand up. And what's funny, what happened is all of a sudden I was like, I belong here. Like I have a value that like I belong here. Like these people are no different than me, and I'm uniquely me, and pursuing those things and valuing those things is the first part of having success in that. You're never going to have success in your life if you're always trying to put on someone else's character, personality, all that type of stuff. It's when you finally decide like, hey, I'm me and there's value here, and then you start investigating and building that's when you actually have success. So be uniquely you, man. Like just like this house, if you be uniquely you, like you'd be amazed at what is attracted to you, but also at how people protect you. Like I said, someone tried to tear this house down, see, it's like, nope, too valuable, right? That's how it works, man. So I just want to encourage you guys, be uniquely you.